Hey guys, welcome back to Flirting with Meaning. If you can even see me, because it's very dark in here and very overcast outside. I'm gonna try to brighten the video, but I probably won't be able to just because the contrast is insane right now. But so I wanted to talk about propaganda that I'm falling for in 2026. I have a list that I wanted to share because 2026 is truly the great lock-in. 2025, that was warm up. 2024, that was warm up. 2023, that was warm up.
2022, that was warm up. 2021, warm up. 2020, that was warm up. 2019, that was a warm up. 2018, that was a warm up.
But 2026, we're locking in 2026. So I have the list. Number 1, knowing me more does not lead to loving me less. Number 2, our clothes are all poisoning us, so we need to get back to wearing all cotton, all wool, all natural materials, because this polyester, this wearing plastic 24/7, it's not good for our skin. It can't be good for your skin, which is unfortunate because the cheaper things are the ones that are most available to us. Not only that, but the ones that are pushed in our face the most. So it's really hard to avoid, but I will be trying to do that in 2026. Number 3, the government created a fixed economy where no matter how hard you try, it's always a losing game. And I think this started happening when the middle class started disappearing. I think ever since then, it's just become a fixed sort of economy where it's a losing game. It's an unfortunate time to be existing. Anyway, I think I'm on number 4. We'll never find the cures for things we need because they have the cures and hide them for profit, so we need to heal ourselves as much as we can. I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory. It's like common sense at this point. If you actually don't think there's a cure for half of these diseases, this might not be the video for you because they'd lose too much money if they released the cures or made the cures available. They'd lose too much money. The hospital industry would collapse. And it's just something you have to understand and just kind of work with. Like I said, not only the economy, but it just seems like life this day and age is a losing game, and you just have to look out for yourself in the ways that you can. We have to look out for ourselves because you are truly fooled if you think that the government is interested in keeping you healthy. If we're going into 2026 and you think the government is interested in keeping you healthy, I have to laugh. I'm sorry. They want you sick. They want you confused. They want you sick. They want you stuck. Okay, so what is the next one? I think we're on number 5. Okay, so the New World Order happened already, and we just need to focus on how we can enjoy our lives as much as possible because they don't care about us and they never will. That kind of piggybacks off of my previous point. So I don't think I really need to go into that one because it's pretty much the same concept. Number 6, politics has become theater, and most politicians only care about their image and the money they make. So voting can do so much, but when politics has become a theater, we're on our own out here. I think we're on number 7. Okay, number 7. This, I think, is one of the more important ones for me. I don't think we need to use leaf blowers that much anymore. We don't need to be making all that noise. What if we just leave the leaves on the ground? What if we left the leaves on the ground? I don't think anything bad would happen. I'd rather see leaves on the ground than hear the loud noise and send me into an autistic meltdown. We don't need all that to be happening. So I would like to hear less leaf blowers in 2026 because I just don't believe that leaves on the ground are that important. And I heard when the spring comes back, it affects the grass, but I'll take my loss there because it's loud and I don't like that. I don't remember what number we're on. I'm just going to say I need this. Remember, it's not 2026 yet. It's okay. It's okay if I have some. As much as I love to go on a shtick about, eating healthy, doing healthy things, keeping an eye out for your own health, there is something to be said about the fact that quite literally everything we touch, everything we consume, everything that's shoved in our faces seems to cause cancer these days. So at some point, it's kind of like, at what point do you just say, screw it and just do whatever the heck you want? I feel like at the end of the day, you can still do all that and you could still get sick. So if you want to drink the Coke, drink the Coke. Life is so long, but life is also so short. So it's like, at the end of the day, whatever works for you, whatever resonates the most with you. I'm just talking about the propaganda I'm falling for. And I could say all this and I could still follow through with none of it, Waking up early. Now, I would love to start waking up earlier. And maybe it's just because I'm in hibernation mode, which, by the way, another thing that I'm falling for is, like I said in my last video, humans need need to hibernate in the winter. Humans should hibernate in the winter, okay? It just feels natural to me. I feel more sluggish in the winter, and I'm not gonna fight it because I know that I gain the energy back when the weather gets warmer. So I'm in hibernation mode, and that's that. Who the frick was that? Anyways, another thing that I want to say, I started eating arugula again, and I was like, this tastes really bitter. Surely there's some significant health benefit to it. And sure enough, there is. So I think everybody should start shoving handfuls of arugula in their mouth in 2026. I think everybody should eat a lot of arugula in 2026. So that's some propaganda that I'm falling for in 2026. If I think of more, I'll add it to the list. What propaganda are you guys falling for in 2026? I'm really curious. Do you have New Year's resolutions? I'm curious about that too, because the only thing I can think of is just locking in across the board. If I were to have a resolution, it would probably be to stop dreading the passage of time, because there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, that's on the top of my list to do. And I guess I'll leave it at that. Also, in my last episode, at the end, I said, keep on flirting with meaning. And I just want to say, I edited that episode when I was half asleep at night because I just came back from work, and for some reason I kept that in. And then I watched it the next day and I was like, that's cringe. But you know what? I'm just gonna leave it there. But I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. I'll see you guys again next week. Thanks for watching and listening as always. I truly appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you again next time. Bye, guys.